Okay, so for last one, question 15, we are given a linear regression equation, 1.75x plus 65.5, where y is the temperature and x is the number of hours since 8 a.m. We need to go through and complete each blank. So remember that equation there, that is where the m is the slope and the b is the y-intercept. In this case, m being the slope is 1.75. B being your y-intercept is 65.5. So for part A, for each hour, the temperature blanks by 1.75 degrees. So is it positive or negative? So it is positive. So we're going to say it's increasing. If it's a negative 1.75, we would say it decreases. At 8 a.m., the temperature is blank degrees. So because this equation starts at 8 a.m., right now, the y-intercept is representing your initial temperature of the day. So it is 65.5 degrees because we haven't done any hours. By 9 a.m., we've moved an hour. That would be changing the temperature. But because at 8 a.m., we're talking about initial temperature is 65.5 degrees, which takes me to part C. By 10 a.m., so from 8 a.m. to 10 a.m., that means 2 hours change. So use your equation and do a prediction. What's going to happen to our temperature? So 1.75, it should be going up. It should be going up 1.75 degrees each hour. So if we start off at 65.5 degrees for that day, and we go up for 2 hours, we are then going to be at 69 degrees Fahrenheit. Now, for part D, in that regression equation, which number would need to be changed if the temperature was now decreasing by the same amount after 8 p.m., which makes sense. If you think about this as late spring, early summer, temperature starts to decrease, obviously. So by the same amount after 8 p.m., what's going to happen here? Which number is going to have to change? We're going to have to change then the slope, okay? So we start off at 65.5 degrees and we start to go up. So we start off at 65.5 degrees, we start to go up. And eventually at 8 p.m., we start to then turn and go down. And we want to go down, all right, at the same amount. So we're going to need to change 1.75 because it is the slope. So it would need to be a negative 1.75x. And then on the next day, for the next day, we start off at a different temperature. So it wouldn't be at 65.5. It might be at, say it's a little bit warmer. So maybe we'll be at 70 degrees. And then we would increase by a different amount, okay? But if you're going to decrease, we're going to change the slope there, okay?